Welcome to another trip down Normandy Road where we catch you up with everything going on with Swansea City. Very, very busy 8-day period, 9-day period for the Swans. We catch you up on everything involving the match with Luton Town, the match against Bournemouth, get you ready for Cardiff City. So, get you started. Let's go all the way back to the weekend and full points against Luton Town. Here's your highlights, courtesy of our friends at Swans TV and YouTube.
Smith, space and time. Gets the low cross, Cullen.
Well played, son.
He touches it off. Shots come in and there's a goal up inside 2 minutes. And Swansea City with Connor Roberts. A lovely work goal over on that right hand side. It was all about measured passing, and in the end they passed that ball into the net to give themselves the perfect start.
Well done, Liam Cullen. Beautiful set of play. Oh man, Connor Roberts scoring goals, left foot does now. It's a left foot down the header.
No, Roberts delivers. It's a decent ball. Cabango puts the header into the keeper's arms. Decent shot. And it's gone onto the posts, and it went off the gloves of Freddie Woodman.
I think it was a good save by Woodman.
Now then, Swansea have given that one away, and they're in trouble in the middle if the ball comes through to Collins. That's a great save and an enormous miss. Oh, what a let-off for Swansea City. Took the corner first. They'll be grateful that both of those shots misconnected.
Quick mark in the face there.
There's players all around the referee. Yellow card. And 2 yellows make a red. Well, for the third time at the Liberty Stadium, Luton and Swansea City have a game that has produced a red card. Ball comes in, the header comes in, and it's off the line by Andre Ayew.
Well done, Andre.
We're used to seeing him head them away at the near post, but on that occasion, he's on the line to clear. You know the importance of a second goal. They're still looking for it. Andre Ayew hits it. Oh boy, does he hit it! Left-footed, smashed into the bottom corner, and a 2-0 with 1 minute to go. Surely that's the goal that wraps up the 3 points.
Well done, Andre. What a goal.
And of course, after the match is over, Steve Cooper sits down with the media to give his thoughts on getting full points.
Steve, 3 points, clean sheet. I mean, it wasn't easy, was it? But you must be well pleased.
Yeah, all of them things. Obviously, very pleased with the result. Large parts of the performance. It wasn't easy because I don't think any game is going to be in this schedule. You know, it's just the reality is we were in Nottingham, as you know, on Sunday. Middlesbrough on Wednesday, and then best part of 48 hours you're playing again. That's tough, and it's listen, it's fine. It's what it is to get the league up and running. So, there's going to be no straightforward games. I don't think now for anybody going forward. And with all of that I just said, to show the character and the resilience, and to score 2 goals and to keep a clean sheet. After that week, and obviously a little bit of a setback against Middlesbrough in how we played, is a really good sign of the mentality in the dressing room. And in the end, we showed enough quality in the game and enough resilience to get the right result. And as you said, I'm pleased with that.
Next up, Bournemouth. 2 teams right at the top of the table trying to sit there and establish themselves, solidify themselves where they are in the standings as we get close to the 1/3 mark of the season, if my math is right. So here's your highlights on a very, very tight game with the Cherries. Once again, thanks to our friends at Swans TV and YouTube.
Smith went to ground. Bournemouth continue with the ball, moving forward. Touched off edge of the box. Now then, he looked calm, Freddie Woodman, as it whistled past his far post. A little bit of space now, Bournemouth into the box, and thankfully for Swansea City the shot is hit, but it's hit by Solanke and it's well over the crossbar and out. Well, he didn't get that one right. He got them right earlier on. What about this one? Well, he got the save right, that's for sure. To deny Brooks, he acknowledges his mistake, and Freddie Woodman's got away with one there. Low. Now then, making space for himself. Good strength. Goes to hit it. Right-footed. Well, he's forced a save from the keeper. First one of the night for Swansea City. Danda. Now then, does he fancy a shot? Right-footed. He does fancy a shot, and it's just landed in the upper tier of the north stand. Shot from distance, and I paused before taking Lee's offer of a point as that ball was mid-flight. Taken short. Just about touched back, and now Danda adjusts himself, puts it into the box. It's headed round, comes down to low. It hits the hand, but it definitely hit the hand, no doubt about it.
So that sets you up for everything coming up on the weekend, and it's Cardiff City. Talk about a derby. And we'll get you ready for this one by hearing from the manager, Steve Cooper, about playing all of these games in a very, very short window.
Steve, how do you assess that? Are you pleased with the point at the end of it all?
I'm not disappointed. I think it was a tough game. I thought it was a fair result. We would have liked to have more of the ball than what we did, and I think we could have been a bit better with it for sure. Turned the ball over at times too much, and when we did get into good areas, I thought we could have been a little bit more productive with it. But you have to respect. They've had a stronger squad as anybody in the league. They've had a day extra as recovery and rest, which is critical. Such a factor in the schedule that we're in. We've obviously picked up a few knocks. So in the end, I thought it was a good effort from the boys to get what I thought was a fair result.
And a goalless draw lends itself to shared points. Here's Steve Cooper on the match, a very, very tough one, coming up short term from the match from Luton Town on the weekend.
3 wins and 2 draws, I think, in the last 6 going into this match against Cardiff. How do you assess your form? How well do you feel you're playing?
I think we're making decent progress. I think it's there isn't much time to think about things like this, to be honest, because there's so many games that are coming thick and fast, and we're still obviously in that period now. I think we've got another 3 games until we manage to have a little spell between one game and another. So there isn't much time to think apart from sort of recovering from the last game and getting ready for the next one. And there's so many different factors that can contribute to form at the moment. Because of the schedule that it's completely different to what anybody's ever done before. So that's been sort of our approach so far, is to take it one day, one game at a time, give our best for everything. Try and make some decent decisions on team selection and game plans and things like that, and hope that we can stay as fresh as possible and in the best place possible to go and win the next game. And that's where we're at. And until we've got time to rest a little bit, we'll keep that going.
All right, let's get you ready for juice boxes and let you see how everything is laying out as we get ready for the weekend in the championship. We'll go over the standings in just a bit as well. But when it comes to the weekend in the championship, everything is going to be on Saturday because, once again, short turnarounds in the midweek that would involve the match against Derby County as well on the 16th. But early game on December 12th is Cardiff and Swansea. Cardiff right now at a plus 145. Swansea's a plus 200, courtesy of our friends at Odds Portal. Your draw option basically is a plus 2.25. The other matchups, Watford, a big favorite on the road. These are all 10 o'clock Eastern time starts. Watford, a big favorite, going to Birmingham City. Blackburn, Norwich, pretty much even. Steven, Blackburn a plus 160, Norwich a plus 170. Your draw's a plus 245. Bournemouth, a big favorite at home, hosting Huddersfield. Derby at home, slight underdog to Stoke, plus 184 to plus 160. Luton Town, a favorite. Luton Town is a dog at home at plus 190, going up against Preston North End at a plus 152. Your draws are in both of the previous matches at a plus 220. Middlesbrough, favorite at home, plus 122. Millwall, a plus 250. Your draws a plus 220 there as well. Nottingham Forest, an underdog at home, big underdog at a plus 270. Your draw plus 227. and Brentford is a plus 112. Even Stevens with QPR and Reading, basically both sides at a plus 165, and your draws a plus 235. Rotherham a home dog at plus 195, with Bristol City at plus 150. Your draws a plus 230. Sheffield Wednesday and Barnsley. Sheffield Wednesday plus 160 at home against Barnsley in their 190. Wickham at home, a underdog at plus 215 going up against John Nason's Coventry City, folks, who are at a plus 133, and your draw is a plus 230. Early numbers for the midweek match against Derby County. Derby is a home favorite, 12:30 midweek on the 16th, plus 213. Derby is a dog at home. Nothing like reading your numbers wrong. Derby's a plus 213, Swansea a plus 140, with Derby at the bottom of the table, and your draw is a plus 217. Let's take a look at the standings heading into the weekend. Once again, very, very busy match week. Norwich right now, having won their last two, 34 points at the top of the table. Bournemouth, with the draw included this week against Swansea, at 31 points. A lot of folks at 30. Watford, Swansea, Reading, Bristol City. Goal difference for Watford a plus 9, but they have scored more goals than Swansea, which puts Swansea at 4th. Reading at a plus 6. Bristol City at plus 4. That would be the 6 teams fighting for the promotion spots. Brentford and Stoke at 28 points. Brentford at a plus 9. Stoke at a plus 4. Cardiff is 9th at 26 points. Blackburn is at 25. Middlesbrough, goal difference is a plus 2 compared to Huddersfield at 22 goals scored and given up. Gets us through 11th and 12th. Preston North End at 13th. Even Steven on goals scored and allowed. Luton Town at a minus 6. Birmingham City 15th at 22 points ahead of Barnsley in goal difference, minus 1 to minus 3. Millwall at 17th at 21 points. QPR is 18th at 18 points, minus 7 to minus 8 with Coventry City. Rotherham and Nottingham both at 13 points at 20th and 21st, minus 10 to minus 11 in goal difference there, and currently in the relegation zone. It is Derby at 22nd with 12 points. Wickham with 11 points. Sheffield Wednesday with 9, having lost their last 2. So that is your look at the table. That's your look at a very busy schedule in the championship, and that should catch you up with everything on Normandy Road. Once again, thanks to our friends at Swans TV and YouTube for helping us out to tell the tales to get us to the weekend. Enjoy the early game, everybody. Play it safe. We'll see you next time.